This week on the Sunday Sessions, I am so excited to be sharing with you one of my favourite beauty brands, Bouche Rouge. You might remember that I mentioned them on here 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was sharing some of my favourite nude lipsticks, and amongst them was a shade by Bouche Rouge called Rosewood. And of course, you'll probably remember the beautiful case that it's sitting in. There's Rosewood there. And I talked about how you invest in the case and the product itself comes as a refill. Now, I discovered Bouche Rouge probably about a year and a half ago, I think. They launched with just lipsticks, and since then they've expanded and have brought out a whole range of different makeup products. So I have a selection here that I want to show you and I'm going to apply, but I think it's probably worth expanding a little bit more as to why I love Bouche Rouge so much. They're a mega chic French brand. What's not to love about that? All of their production happens in France, and they are a completely plastic-free beauty brand, which is quite something when you consider that the beauty industry is actually the 3rd largest environmental polluter after the fashion and car industries. They have eliminated it not only from their packaging but from the formulas themselves, because there is microplastic within so much of the makeup that we're putting on our face. There's microplastic in 83% of the world's water. They also, with their lipsticks, have chosen not to brand the actual bullet itself. You know, when you see a little logo on the lipstick bullet, that actually is produced via a silicone mold. And the silicone molds themselves can't actually be recycled, so they just get thrown away. And there are 400 million silicone molds used every year. That is something to think about when you're buying a lipstick. So by Bouche Rouge just making that stand and putting this hard work in, it really is redefining what it means to buy luxury beauty. I think this is a brand that is so worth investing in. So I'm going to apply some of the gorgeous products that I have here, starting with a bronzer. Now I have 2 shades here with me. Where are they? Blonde and Brune. I think today I'm going to go with Blonde because it's slightly lighter, and I'll just show you in comparison to Brune. Brune is slightly darker, and then there's a 3rd shade called Intense, which is obviously even darker than this. So because it's not the height of summer and my skin's gone a bit pale, I'm going to use Blonde. And I'm going to show you the beautiful, I keep saying beautiful, but it is, it's all beautiful. The beautiful case that you buy. So when you purchase, you get your refill, and this is the case. You can choose from red, brown, black, and like a camel colour. And all you do is place it into the palette, and it just snaps in with a magnet. And then to take it out, you just put something pointy through the little hole at the back, and it just pops out. Like that. Very good, very satisfying. Right, now the leather-bound cases actually are produced in a tannery in France called Tannery de Puy, which is quite a well-renowned tannery. They do amazing work for lots of brands, and they are award-winning. Like, they are just the best. The great thing about Bouche Rouge leather is that they use kind of the ends of the pieces of leather, so anything that's being used already in production, those offcuts are then used for the Bouche Rouge packaging, which is great. And there is also a vegan option available as well. The material for the vegan option was actually developed by Stella McCartney, so double whammy. So I'm going to apply my bronzer with the bronzing brush. Isn't it lovely? And it's really, really soft. These are the only things that aren't produced in France. These are actually made in Japan because, of course, Japan are the masters of brush making and calligraphy, so that makes complete sense. don't think I'm gonna need my big mirror for this. I'll use the mirror in the compact, and I'm gonna tie my hair back because I'm in business here. Okay, so this is, as I say, blonde. Oh, that's a lovely shade of bronze. I love putting a bit on my eyelids as well. Okay, bronzed. Next, I am going to add a bit of highlighter. This one's called Lumiere, and this is the highlighter brush. So I'm gonna apply this, I'm gonna use my big mirror actually. I'm gonna apply this to my cheekbones and also just on these high points of my brow area and down the nose. That is such a lovely golden glow. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And inside my eye area. Next up, some eyeshadow, and I have two of the Bouche Rouge palettes here. One in Salton, which is really lovely, rose goldy red colour, really pretty. And then I have Noir, which is a bit more of an intense palette. Some really nice burgundy browny colours. I think today I'm going to go with the lighter palette. I'm going to pop this out and put it in the case. And then I'm going to just use my finger and use this nice pink. I'm putting it all over the eye. I think I'm going to go in with this second shade here, which is a bit more pinky and shimmery. I'm just going to put it in the centre of my eyelid. Very nice. And the reason I'm not going too intense on the eyeshadow is because I am next going to apply some eyeliner. This is the Khol Noir. The pencil itself is made of cedarwood and then the lid is metal. So again, plastic free. And the product contains vitamin E, squalene and castor oil. So it glides on really well and is really good for the skin. I'm just taking it on the lash line, and I think what I'm going to do is a nice little flick, which I think will work really well with a classic red lip. I'm slowly getting more and more festive in terms of like what I'm doing with my makeup. So by the time Christmas Day gets here, it's going to be full on. Okay, I think that's even. Next up, I'm going to apply some mascara, and the Bouche Rouge mascara is called Serum Noir. It's very special because it's actually housed in a glass bottle. This is the first ever mascara in a glass bottle. So beautiful. It was made in France with traditional glass making techniques. The brush itself is made of castor plant fibres, and the wiping ring, that little bit in there that takes off the excess mascara, is made of plant-based fibre materials. So it is, again, completely plastic free. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes before I apply the mascara. The formula itself is actually really good for your lashes. So not only is it really good in terms of creating volume and separation, but the mascara itself has jojoba oil in it, so it's very conditioning And the castor plant in the fibres is great for the lashes too, because castor's great for growth of lashes. This is such a good mascara. The definition is amazing. Wow. Just going to put a tiny amount on the bottom lashes as well. Not too much. Wow, that's really good. Such a satisfying shape to hold. I just love well-designed products. Well done, La Bouche Rouge. Finally, I'm going to apply lipstick, and I have two reds to choose from, Regal Red and Rouge Vendôme. Rouge Vendôme is like a more orangey red, a bit brighter, and Regal Red is a bit more of a kind of classic, bit darker. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, Regal Red. I'm going to put it in my black case. Pop it in there. Never get tired of doing that. Very satisfying. I totally forgot to mention that I have already prepped my lips with the lip care, which consists of two products. There is the scrub, which has cranberry seeds as the exfoliator, and then the balm, which is beautiful balm. It contains vitamin E, so it's really conditioning for the lips. So I prepped my lips before the video so that I'm ready. I think it's really important to prep your lips before going with a darker colour, because bright coloured or dark lip colours have a tendency to kind of cling to any imperfections. Right, so Regal Red, let's do it. Oh, I forgot. I've got one more brush and I'm going to use it. This is the lip brush, and the reason I'm going to use it is because I think it will be really helpful to just get a bit of a lip line in place, and then I'll fill it in with the bullet. Oh, that is a very good lip brush. Tiny and precise. In with the bullet. I think I might just go over with a little coating of mascara, just a little extra. Right, that's me done. I'm La Bouche Rouged. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed that introduction to La Bouche Rouge and all of their amazing products, their beautiful packaging, their skincare beneficial products. I don't think I actually mentioned that the powder-based products like the bronzer and the highlighter actually have hyaluronic acid in them, so there we go. But yeah, they're just great. All round, brilliant brand, and you know, a great Christmas present idea for someone you love. I mean, who wouldn't want this kind of gorgeousness in their makeup bag? You've got to be crazy not to. I will put a highlight on my Instagram stories so that you can access there, and my edit of my favourite products on the La Bouche Rouge website. So you can check them out for yourselves, and I hope that you find products that you love within the range. Thank you so much for watching.